You know the answer. You've practiced it before. You've even said it perfectly, alone. But then someone looks at you. They ask you a simple question. And suddenly, every word disappears. If that moment is familiar, this episode is for you. I am Coach Ethan, and welcome to the English Pack, where we build confidence one conversation at a time. Today's win is simple. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly why your brain freezes in English and the 3 shifts that stop it. Let's go. Let me tell you about a message I received. A listener wrote to me a few weeks ago. She didn't describe herself or her level. She just described a moment. Yesterday, someone asked me a simple question. I understood every word. I knew exactly what I wanted to say, but nothing came out. I just stood there, smiling, like I'd forgotten how to be a person. Some people whisper this when they tell me. Some laugh a little, like they're embarrassed. Some say it like they've been carrying it for years, but they all describe the same moment. And here's what I want you to hear before anything else. It is not your fault. Now let me show you what's actually happening. Think about what your brain does the moment someone speaks to you in English. It hears the words. Then it runs home to your native language. It translates everything. It builds an answer in your language. Then it tries to translate that answer back into English. And by the time you're ready to speak, the other person is already asking the next question. That's not a language problem. That's a translation problem. And fluent speakers don't do this. They hear English. They think in English. They speak. No detour, no delay, no disappearing words. And here's the good news. It's completely fixable. Let me show you how. A few weeks ago, I was reading a message from one of our listeners. She wrote something I haven't forgotten. I've been studying English for 5 years. I can write, I can read, I can pass exams, but the moment someone speaks to me fast, my brain disappears. It's like I have the words locked in a box and I can't open the box fast enough. I read that message 3 times because she wasn't describing a vocabulary problem. She wasn't describing a grammar problem. She was describing exactly what we just talked about, the translation trap. But here's the important part. That is not your fault. Nobody taught you how to think in English. They taught you words, grammar, rules. But thinking in a language, that's a different skill. And it's the one we're building right now. So, how do we change this? 3 shifts, not tips, shifts. A tip is something you do once. A shift changes the way you think. Shift 1, think in words, not sentences. Most learners try to think in English by building full sentences. Too hard, too slow. Your brain gives up before it begins. Start smaller. When you wake up in the morning, just think morning, tired, coffee. When you look outside, sky, cloudy, cold. You're not writing poetry. You're training your brain to reach for English first. 1 word at a time. Most mornings, mine is coffee first, English second. But that's still English. Small words today, short thoughts tomorrow, full sentences next week. Nobody starts with full sentences. They start with 1 word. Now. Shift 2. Changed the way I think about English practice entirely. But before I explain it, let me ask you something. What language do you think in while you're washing dishes? Most people have never noticed. They've never paid attention to that moment. That's exactly why this next shift is so powerful. Shift 2. Narrate your life. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, describe it in English. Quietly, in your head, making breakfast. I'm cutting the tomatoes. The pan is hot. I need oil. Walking outside. The street is busy. You hear a bus. Someone laughs behind you. The smell of coffee fills the air. Your brain is already talking all day. Give it English. And here's something I want to be honest with you about. I still catch myself translating sometimes, especially when I'm tired, or nervous, or trying to answer too quickly. That doesn't mean you've failed, it just means you're human. The goal isn't perfection, the goal is to make English your first instinct, not your last resort. Shift 3 is the smallest one. It takes less than 1 second. But if you do it consistently, it might be the most powerful shift of the three. Here's why. Shift 3. React in English first. When something happens, funny, surprising, frustrating, your brain reacts instantly, in your native language. From today, I want you to interrupt that. Drop something. Oh no. See something beautiful. Wow. That's gorgeous. Hear good news. Really? I didn't expect that. Short. Natural. English first. Those small moments add up. Every time you react in English, even just one word, you are telling your brain something important. You are telling it, English is not a subject I study. It's a language I live in. Now we pause. This is the bold minute. For the next 60 seconds, everything is English. No explanations, no translations. Just listen. It's early morning. You're sitting at a small table near a window. Outside, the city is waking up. A bus passes slowly. Someone on the street is laughing. The coffee in your cup is still warm. You open your notebook. You write one sentence in English. You don't translate it. You just write. And something feels different today. You don't reach for your first language. Not this time. The English comes a little faster. Maybe only a little. But you notice it. Welcome back. That's the bold minute. Every episode we do this, because fluency isn't only built through studying, it's built through living inside the language, even for 60 seconds at a time. Today's bold phrase, I need a moment to gather my thoughts. Try it right now. Say it out loud. I need a moment to gather my thoughts. Gather your thoughts means to organize your ideas before you speak. The next time your brain freezes mid-conversation, you don't have to go silent. You say, give me a moment. I need to gather my thoughts. Now you're not frozen. You're thoughtful. That one phrase gives you time to think. And sometimes, that's all you need. One more time. I need a moment to gather my thoughts. Own it. Now we practice together, but this one is a little different. I'm going to say 4 sentences. One of them has a small natural mistake. See if you can catch it. Listen first. Don't repeat yet. My mornings are usually hectic, but I try to stay focused. I need a moment to gather my thoughts before I speak. Every day I'm getting more better at thinking in English. I don't always find the right words, but I keep going. Did you catch it? The 3rd sentence. More better. That's the mistake. Better already means more, so we just say, I'm getting better at thinking in English. Now repeat all 4. With the correction, my mornings are usually hectic, but I try to stay focused. I need a moment to gather my thoughts before I speak. Every day I'm getting better at thinking in English. I don't always find the right words, but I keep going. That last one, say it again and mean it. I don't always find the right words, but I keep going. That sentence right there, that's the mindset I want you to keep. Today's bold challenge. Tonight, before you sleep, open your phone and record a 60-second voice message. To yourself. Talk about your day. What happened, how you felt, what you saw, what you thought about. Don't edit. Don't stop to translate. Don't delete it if it sounds broken. Just talk in English for 60 seconds. That 60 seconds is yours. Nobody else has to hear it, it's just you and your English. 3 months from now, listen to today's recording again. I think you'll hear the difference. Someone who sounds more like themselves in English. And one more thing, go to the comments right now. Write 2 or 3 sentences in English. Anything from today's lesson. A word that surprised you. A sentence you want to remember. Or just tell us, what language do you think in when you wash the dishes? I love seeing your progress, and I'll be reading through every comment. Today's Speak Bold moment. Your brain was never trained to live in English. It was only trained to visit. Starting today, stay a little longer. Remember, understand it, own it, use it today. Until next time, speak boldly.